When you first look at this rifle, it's easy to think it's some camo prop gun for the next Predator movie, but it's actually a high-powered air gun. It's called the Bulldog 357 and it's made by Benjamin. The impressive shroud is more than a mounting point for a full-length Picatinny rail. It's actually designed to greatly reduce the sound produced by the Bulldog, and as you're about to hear, the design really works.
I'm Russ Page with Crosman Corporation, and today we're showing the Bulldog 357 air gun. It's a bullpup design. For those not familiar with the bullpup design, it means the receiver is right underneath your cheek weld. The barrel has extra length, and this is a shroud that covers the barrel, which helps absorb the noise that the air gun would otherwise make. As I said, it's a 357 caliber, and this is the bullet that we shoot with it. It's a 145 grain. This happens to be made by Nosler, and it's a solid lead bullet. If those of you who might be used to your pellets that had a skirt and fairly hollow inside, this is a fairly solid piece, and it's meant to take larger game. Coyotes, feral hogs, small deer, things of that nature. We can take that kind of game with this air gun. Its current configuration, it can shoot 170 to 180 foot-pounds. It'll give you about 10 shots per fill. So what we have here is a pressure gauge right here. This is showing you the pressure that's in the reservoir. The reservoir is actually inside this section of the air gun. It can get filled, there's a fill adapter right underneath this cover here, and it gets filled off of things like a scuba tank or a high pressure SCBA tank, which holds 4,500. You fill the air gun to 3,000 PSI, and you refill when it reaches 2,000 PSI. As you can see, it's got a full-length Picatinny rail. We've got guys that are using this with night vision to shoot coyotes. It has a small Picatinny rail up here so we can mount a bipod. It's what we call a side lever cocker. With an air gun of this power, it has a pretty heavy hammer spring in it, and we're using the side lever action to give you the advantage to open that bolt and activate that hammer spring. It also is a reversible bolt. On this side of the gun, we have a little filler piece here with some disassembly and reassembly. We can turn the lever over to the other side for guys that are left-handers. It's got a two-stage trigger. First stage is around 2 pounds, and the second stage is around 3 pounds. It's a synthetic stock, so it's weatherproof. Aluminum shroud, very weatherproof gun. Can put this out in the bush and not going to have any trouble with anything going wrong with it. So we're going to load the magazine here. When it's empty, it shows you that it's empty here, and it also has a red dot on it there. So all we simply do is rotate it with your finger like this, pop a bullet in, grab another one, rotate it, add another one like so.
And this could take any 357 Magnum 38 special bullet?
We have shot bullets that are meant for 38 caliber. 357 diameter is where we really want to be, so you got to watch your diameters. We want to shoot soft lead only, nothing jacketed or any of that kind of thing. There are a number of guys out there that do cast bullets online you can find. A lot of big bore air gun guys that are casting their own bullets for sale. This was actually Nosler Corporation that we worked with directly on this bullet design. It's a poly tip, has some expansion to it upon entry. There's also hollow points out that you can purchase, and there's air gun pellets that you can also purchase to shoot in this gun.
That's great that it doesn't just take a proprietary projectile. It works with anything that is
right,
designed.
we opened it up to a variety of different ammunition options that people can use. We do recommend and sell the 145 grain Nosler. It's a very accurate bullet, gives you very good ballistics, downfield energy is excellent. So if you check out teamwildtv.com, you can see some pretty large animals that are taken with this gun.
Well, I can't wait to shoot this. I want to sit down behind it.
All right.
All right, Russ, how do I just slide this in? Oh, it's got like a dovetail, and it pops in?
Yep, close the bolt, the side lever.
And that push around in, right?
Correct. And it's a safety is on, Push it forward for the safety to be off, and you're ready to go.
This looks like it would be super heavy, but it's not at all.
No, it's only 7.7 pounds.
It's very light for what it looks
Really
like.
well balanced.
It's important to keep in mind that that shroud is polymer and underneath it is largely air, and you're about to hear why they made it this way. Oh, nice. And so that's all you have to do to cock it. That was crazy quiet. It was much quieter than my Gammo spring gun that I have at home. And a Bulldog isn't just quiet, it's also very accurate too. Wow, this is super easy to shoot. So yeah, so what I was saying is you're shooting basically 9mm or 38 special ballistics, but it doesn't have the recoil that you would expect even from like a carbine shooting. It's
correct, and it doesn't have the noise if you notice that either.
Yeah, as best as I can in this environment.
Absolutely, it's difficult to test.
This is super fun to shoot. Oh my gosh. We're gonna push it out a little bit. Oh, that is so awesome. I think I got one more. I lost count. How far is that farthest target out? Is that?
I think it's about 70 yards.
70 yards? Okay. Oh, I went right under it. But that is super fun. And so you open it like this, and then that you can.
There's a red dot right here that indicates that the
Oh,
magazine is
right.
empty.
So when you cock it and I saw the red dot, that meant that it was empty.
That's right.
And you have to have it open in order to remove the magazine anyway. Safety's on.
That's right.
Ah, that was a treat. Thank
Glad
you
you
very
enjoyed
much.
it. Thank you.